we remain steadfast in our commitment in delivering local news that matters. Stories that inspire. Enriching the lives of Filipinos in the Philippines and across the globe.
This is your GMA Regional TV. Buong puso para sa Pilipino.
Ito ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Masantos ya kabwasan.
Naimbaga bigat.
Maya paabak mga kapuso.
Good morning, North Central Luzon.
Mga kapuso, galaw-galaw at salubungin natin ang umaga ng may ngiti at puno ng pag-asa.
Kami ang katropa nyo na magkakakwentuhan tuwing umaga. Pag-usapan natin at himayin ang mga mahahalagang lokal na balita.
Ayan na nga tayo, December 1, 2022.
Hey!
Good morning, partner.
Good morning, partner!
Boom! Ayan, boom na nga ang ating umaga. Well,
And
diba?
just like that,
Just like that, December
December
na. Grabe, no? At mas mararamdaman natin ngayon ang Christmas. Kaya naman, sa pagpasok ng Disyembre, mga kapuso, regalo ka agad, partner.
Regalo?
Ang hatid natin sa kanila.
regalo. Regalo ba ka mo?
Mm.
Regalo ng inspirasyon at magagandang mensahe ng buhay.
Tama yan, partner. Dahil ngayong December 1,
Kayo pa rin ang number one.
mga kapuso, sariwain natin ngayong umaga ang maikli ngunit makabuluhang buhay ng 3 taong gulang na si Ezra Rosario na itinuturing ngayon bilang pinakabatang organ donor sa bansa, kasama ang kanyang ina na si GMA Rosario na tubong Batak City, Ilocos Norte.
Bida naman ang girl power kasama si Lizelle Ansang ng Baguio City na top 1 sa Masidlab 731 Military Course. Ang kanyang naging journey sa pagtupad ng kanyang pangarap upang maging isang sundalo. Ating tunghayan.
At muli namang bumida ang galing at husay ng Pinoy sa isang international event dahil ang kababayan natin mula Tabuk City, Kalinga na si Hope Lumiwan kinilala bilang Best Negotiator Awardee sa Best Diplomats United Nations Simulation Conference sa Thailand.
Okay, alam ba niyo tayo mga kapuso, sa Pilipinas, iba't ibang uri ng kawayan ang nabubuhay bilang isang tropical country. Pero alam niyo ba, kaya ring tumubo at mabuhay sa Pilipinas ang isang uri ng kawayan na sagana sa ibang bansa tulad ng Japan at China. Ito ang Philostachys bambusoides o mas kilala bilang madake sa Japan o Japanese timber. Ang Philostachys bambusoides ay isang uri ng flowering plant na kabilang sa bambus subfamily. Aabot sa taas na hanggang 20 meters o 66 feet ang Philostachys bambusoides at diameter na 10 centimeters o 3.9 inches. Sa Asia, madalas gamitin ang madake bilang disenyo sa mga garden at manufacturing ng furnitures. Napapakinabangan din ang iba pang properties nito sa ilang Japanese arts and crafts.
Kamakailan mga kapuso, naantig tayo sa kwento ni Ezra Rosario, ang tinaguriang pinakabatang organ donor sa Pilipinas na nalunod sa kalagitnaan ng kanilang bakasyon. Sa kabila ng kanyang pagkawala, naging simbolismo si Ezra sa pag-asa sa pagpapatuloy ng buhay ng mga taong tatanggap ng kanyang mga donated organs. Ngayong umaga, balikan natin ang maikli ngunit makabuluhang buhay ni Ezra. Kasama natin ngayon ang ina ni Ezra na si GMA Rosario. A blessed morning to you, Janae, and welcome to Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Good morning, Aaron.
Janae, I am sending my sympathy to the family. I know this is a very difficult moment. Kumusta ang pamilya ninyo ilang araw matapos ang nangyaring ito?
We still feel it's a nightmare. We didn't really think this would happen to us, and we always try to be safe, and we try to provide everything for our kids, but we didn't really expect this accident to happen. So it's really hard to move on from,
It is.
especially it's our first vacation as a family here. Um, yeah, so it's really hard. So I can't say that, you know, we're we're not okay,
Mhm.
and we can't really say that we will be for a while.
Mhm. Well, certainly, no, kasi syempre naka-program yung isip ninyo nung time na yun, no? That it will be a wonderful vacation, but it ended up this way. Sa ngayon, Janae, ano yung pinaka-namimiss ninyo kay Ezra?
Yung pinaka-namimiss namin is his smile. He's really a radiant kid. And madali siyang mahalin. So even people that he just met here in the province, talagang napalapit agad sa kanya. So I think one of the most namimiss namin is yung warmth niya, tsaka yung talagang lagi siyang nakangiti. He actually is like an angel
Mhm.
here on earth in his first 3 years of life.
You see
Wala
that?
kaming reklamo sa kanya.
Sa
So,
puntong ito, Janae, hindi natin babalikan yung trahedyang naganap, okay? Sa kalagitnaan ng inyong bakasyon. Today, I want us to honor Ezra, okay? He is such a fine boy.
Yes.
How would you describe him as a son, and how would you describe the life that he had?
As I've said earlier, he's really like an angel. Like, for, it's, for us na nasa abroad, tapos may anak kami na kambal, mahirap ang buhay. Especially pag walang masyadong tulong. You know, we really have to work hard to take care of our kids, at the same time make a living para ma-provide lahat ng, ng kailangan para sa pamilya. So he was always easy. Since birth, he was a fighter also kasi kambal nga sila. So siya yung mas maliit.
Well, naalala ko sa post mo, Janae, no? Nabanggit mo na you and your husband, kasi we both know what happened there in the hospital, di ba?
Yeah.
You still ask yourselves if you made the right decision, kasi it was a very difficult decision that you made. But how did you make that decision?
Yeah, so initially, my uncle suggested it nung after the first conference. So there was a conference at St. Luke's with all his medical team and the family. So at that point, the family members like my parents and my uncles, who are all, they're all doctors in the medical field. Kasama sila sa conference. And so we found out the prognosis, and it wasn't looking good. And even though his organs were healing. And so that came up about his legacy. Like, how does he want to be remembered? How do we want people to remember him? And how can we reflect him as a person, even beyond death? And so, the suggestion was there. My uncle gave that suggestion. He's a surgeon. And if it's really gonna help him, na, if ever he wakes up from this nightmare, what is he, what's the quality of life? And if there will be a quality of life left. That conclusion, I think, is the only consolation we can have for him. And, that would give a guarantee that he's done something good in the world, aside from everything else that he's been as a person. Yeah.
Nawala ang buhay ni Ezra, pero nakapagpatuloy pa rin ang buhay niya through the life of other people. And this makes Ezra the youngest organ donor in the country. Anong mga organs yung i-donate natin? At sino-sino yung mga recipients ng mga organs na to, Janae?
Yeah, so I think on the same day na na-harvest is yung kidneys niya were actually really healthy, which was amazing kasi ang sabi sa amin after na na-revive siya nung that Tuesday before he passed away, hindi daw siya umiihi. So 1 hour. And then biglang, on Friday, almost all his organs seemed to have improved. And so the kidneys were really a good viable organ to donate. And then the liver was another one. Unfortunately, walang taker. So dapat kasi pedia rin. So walang pila nun or walang match. And then his corneas. So I heard that yung kidneys niya were transplanted the same day as the harvest. November 12 to a 24-year-old recipient.
24-year-old.
And then his eyes, yung corneas niya were donated to or transplanted into a 3-year-old and a 22-year-old. So
Wow.
dalawang recipients.
You see that, no? Janae, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We are so honored that you spent this time sharing to us the beautiful life of Ezra and pakiyakap ang buong pamilya para sa amin.
Yes. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Tutok lang mga kapusong, babalik ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Ito ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV. Ito ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Girl Power! Yan ang ipinakita ng isa nating kapuso mula Baguio City. Magkaraang magtapos bilang top 1 sa kanyang military course. At ngayon, sariwain natin at lasapin ang tagumpay this morning kasama ang top 1 ng Masidlab Class 731 na si Lizelle Paga Ansang. Good morning, Lizelle, and welcome to Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Magandang umaga din po, sir. Thank you po, sir, for having me, sir.
Nako, congratulations sa pagtatapos mo bilang top 1. Ang galing sa Masidlab Class 731 with an average of 94%. Ang galing. Ano ang pakiramdam na lahat ng sakripisyo mo ay nagbunga ng tagumpay na ito, Lizelle?
I just feel very grateful because everything that I've done, all the sacrifices, the efforts, and the hardships that I've been through, na-achieve ko yung pangarap ko, which is to become a soldier. Kaya masayang-masaya po ako. Actually, hindi ko na-expect na maging top ako of the class kasi ang dami namin. Tapos, syempre, given the fact na galing from civilian, tapos magiging military, yung parang yung stamina ko, mahina pa. Kaya sabi ko, baka hindi na. Basta ang goal ko lang is to give my best, to do my best. Tapos yun, masayang-masaya ako na na-reward lahat ko yung pangarap, yung mga paghihirap ko, sir.
Gusto kong malaman, Lizelle, paano nabuo yung pangarap mo na maging sundalo at kailan mo napagdesisyonan na eto yung gusto kong tahakin, gusto kong maging sundalo?
Sir, nung una, parang nung bata ako, I often hear the word soldier. But at that time, I didn't really know what it meant to be a soldier. So, as I grew older, parang I've seen the visibility of the Philippine Army, most especially during the Marawi siege and the COVID-19. Parang sabi ko sa sarili ko, oh wow, parang sabi ko, how amazing it is to sacrifice your life just to protect other people. So sabi ko, okay, i-pursue ko na talagang magiging soldier para maging katulad rin nila. And then upon graduation, ayun, nag-took ako ng AFSAT, I took the AFSAT, and then nag-apply po ako. And fortunately, nakapasok naman po at natupad ko ang aking pangarap, sir.
Okay, pag-usapan natin yung naging 6-month military course mo na ito sa Gamo, Isabela, doon ginanap, di ba? At ano ba itong course na ito? Can you tell us more about it?
So basically, the candidate soldier course is a military training conducted by the school wherein qualified candidates or aspirant soldiers have to undergo to be para maging ganap silang before they took an oath to become true soldier. So yun, parang it is composed of two, which is the basic military training and the infantry orientation course.
Okay, Lizelle, habang naroon ka sa course na yon, ano ang mga aral at karanasan na hindi mo malilimutan?
So, so yun yung mga experience, yung mga di ko talaga malilimutan guys. Yung magigising ka ng maaga, mag-exercise ka, tapos pagkakain ka, mabibilangan ka, hindi ka pa mabubusog, 1, 2, 3, ganun. Eh, tapos na yung kainan. Hindi ko talaga malilimutan yung mga yun kasi naging parang nakaya ko, napagdaanan ko yun at na-survive ko naman lahat ng mga paghihirap na yun. And then yung mga hindi ko talaga makakalimutan na mga aral is yung the importance of discipline. Kasi when you are disciplined enough, it is easily for you to adhere to the rules and regulations of the Philippine Army, and then iwas kamalasan ka. Parang yun yung it serves as the foundation for you to have a better career, sir.
Alam mo, inspirasyon ka, lalo na sa mga kababaihan, Lizelle. Kung meron kang aral mula sa iyong naging karanasan sa course mo na ito, ano ang aral na pwede mong i-share sa ating mga kapuso, lalo na yung mga nanonood ngayong umaga?
Yes po. So, I'm a proof that no dream is impossible. Basta pagsikapan mo lang, if you have the determination to do so, kung may drive ka at may tiyaga ka, eh makakamit mo lahat. Walang imposible kahit babae ka man o lalaki ka, walang kinalaman yan. May gender equality na tayo ngayon. Kung kaya ng mga lalaki, kaya nating mga babae. Kaya lalo na sa mga kabaihan na gustong i-take din ng course na ito is, ang masasabi ko lang sa inyo is i-push nyo lang siya. Kasi maganda tong career na maganda ang Philippine Army. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, maganda talaga siya. And you get to serve and to protect the Filipino people. And it's very fulfilling in a way na kababae mong tao, sundalo ka. Parang it gives you a sense of pride rin po.
Alright, maraming salamat, Lizelle. Ingat ka lagi.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Tutok lang mga kapuso, magbabalik ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Ito ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV. Ito ang Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
This morning mga kapuso, we will give you hope and inspiration mula sa kwento ng tagumpay ng isang kapuso natin from Tabuk, Kalinga na pinarangalan sa katatapos lamang na Best Diplomats United Nations Simulations Conference sa bansang Thailand. Heto na't maghahasik ng pag-asa, Hope Lulet Lumiwan. Naimbaga bigat, Miss Hope, and welcome po sa Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Naimbaga bigat, Kapuso Sir Harold. Naku, napakaganda po ng gising natin ngayon since we have a great day with fair weather dito po sa Northern Luzon.
Amazing. Miss Hope, what can we say? But thank you so much for joining us this morning. It's an honor to be speaking to you this morning. Kumusta po ang buhay-buhay natin? Kumusta po ang gising natin dyan so far with the rest of our family?
Maganda po, Sir Harold. And of course, if we start today with a steaming cup of Kalinga coffee, it will get a lot more beautiful. You know?
I know. Well, Miss Hope, you are one of the Philippine delegates for the Best Diplomats United Nations Simulation Conference in Bangkok, Thailand. What is this conference about, Ms. Hope?
Yes, Sir Harold. The Best Diplomats United Nations Simulation Conference is, from its name, it is a simulation conference that models the activities, protocols, and procedures of the United Nations General Assembly. The conference has 3 pillars. So ito po yung diplomacy, leadership, and negotiation. Its main purpose is to basically train young people with leadership potentials to become future diplomats and man the United Nations someday. So itong activity po na to is held actually on a quarterly basis in iconic locations like Dubai, Egypt, Turkey, and for this quarter, dun po tayo sa Thailand. So for the Best Diplomats Thailand, there were 150 delegates from different countries. Ideally, in this conference, every UN member state is represented. But according to the organizers, in case one country or territory has no applicants.
Now, Ms. Hope, ilan kayong bumubuo sa Team Philippines at paano ba yung selection process dito para maging qualified ka doon sa conference natin?
Thank Thank you, Sir Harold. So there are actually 11 na Filipinos who participated in this conference. And according po sa Director General ng Best Diplomats, si Mr. Kawad Ali Langa, who is from New York, during his opening speech in Best Diplomats Thailand, they screened over 5,000 applicants, trimming it down to only 150. And during the selection process, Sir Harold, what I experienced was that we were asked to submit essays about what we know about leadership and diplomacy, international law, and the country we are assigned to represent. So, by the way, sir, I was asked to represent the African country of Burundi. So I had to study the current situation of the country, a bit of its history, its national interest, and its foreign policy.
And also, Ms. Hope, congratulations dahil ikaw ay pinarangalan bilang Best Negotiator doon sa conference, no? Ano ba yung award na to? Sino yung pinaparangalan ng ganyan na award?
Yes, Sir Harold. The Best Negotiator Award is actually given to a participant who stood out during the coalition formation. Doon po kasi, sir, we are asked to take our stand, whether we are pro-Palestinian, pro-Israel. And by the way, sir, hindi ko po sure kung nakuha kanina yung global issue that we tackled. The global issue that we tackled during the Best Diplomats Thailand is the human rights violations in occupied Palestinian territories. So, basing from the national interest of the country that we are representing, we are encouraged to take either one stand or the other or neutral. So, dito po may pro-Palestinian, may pro-Israel, or may neutral. So, ito po, sir, if you're a diplomat pala, I realized that if you're a diplomat, we would tend to set aside your personal opinions and personal interests for the sake of the national interest of the country that you represent. So, in the case of Burundi, it is a neutral country when it comes to the Israeli-Palestinian issues. So I had to highlight that neutrality and advocate for fair hearing, peaceful coexistence, and rights for all.
Well-deserved victory. Congratulations once again. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Sir Harold.
Bata pa lamang pangarap na ni Lizelle Ansang ng Baguio City ang maging sundalo at sobrang laki pa ng kanyang pasasalamat makaraang mag-top 1 sa Masidlab 731 military course. Galing.
Sinariwa naman ni Ginay Rosario ang makulay na buhay ng kanyang anak na si Ezra na ngayon kinikilala bilang pinakabatang organ donor sa Pilipinas. Tunay na nakakaantig ang kanyang kwento na ngayon ay simbolo ng pag-asa sa lahat, lalo na sa mga taong tatanggap ng donated organs.
Abante, babae! Ito ang pinatunayan ni Hope Lumiwan ng Tabuk City, Kalinga na hinirang bilang Best Negotiator sa Best Diplomats United Nations Simulation Conference sa Thailand.
Mas number 1 kayo this morning mga kapuso dahil we will make your mornings more wonderful. It's now time for #MorningFeels. It's not the load that breaks you down. It's the way you carry it. By Lou Holtz. #MorningFeels. Maraming salamat mga kapuso sa inyong pagpapatuloy sa amin sa inyong mga bahay at welcome kayo lagi dito sa Mornings with GMA Regional TV.
Maaaring mapanood ang ating episode sa pamamagitan ng pagbisita sa www.gmaregionaltv.com at mag-subscribe sa official YouTube channel ng GMA Regional TV. Nais naming pasalamatan ang mga kapuso sa Hilaga at Gitnang Luzon, maging ang mga kapuso natin sa ibang bansa. Thank you, thank you!
Mga kapuso, every day is a new beginning and every morning is a blessing.
Samahan nyo kami mula Lunes hanggang Friday, dito lang sa Mornings with GMA Regional TV. Ako po si CJ Torida.
Ako naman po, Harold Reyes, buong puso para sa Pilipino.
Ingat lagi mga kapuso!